Here is an overview of what I found in August 2020 in Phoenix area, mostly in Phoenix parks. I'll start with the trash. This is just stuff that I ended up digging and kind of cleaning up the environment. A lot of this type of stuff I don't keep. This stuff here I just threw in my pocket just to kind of show for the video what it is that I do. These are beaver tails. I do like finding them, and I actually save them. This tells me that maybe I'm on a little older ground that may not have been metal detected before. A couple of little pieces for the foundry there, little pieces of bronze and brass. Little steel pipe. Some old campfire melting. That's probably pure aluminum. This here, I think, is actually pure zinc. It's got that kind of blue to it. I think that's zinc. I might be able to add that to my brass. This is kind of neat. This is the top for a telephone. Now that's also got zinc inside, it looks like. A couple of steel pieces here. This was interesting. Cast iron. At first I thought this might be part of a septic system, and then I thought, you know, it might be the bottom of a bell. I do not know for sure what that is. So anyway, I got a bunch of dimes, a few quarters. This one's kind of neat. It's Theodore Roosevelt, North Dakota, 2016. Now, this is not how I found it looking. All these quarters looked pretty much black. You could tell they were quarters from size and shape pretty much. This is after a little bath in acid, and then a quick whiz with the Dremel. Few nickels. The thing I find the most of is the zinc Lincoln pennies. Now, I did not think that I would find this much this month, because I switched to a new detector midstream. Switched to a Bounty Hunter Prospector 202. So I'm still getting used to it, but I did find quite a bit, and I was able to distinguish copper from zinc. So I was able to actually kind of walk past these because it's just too hot to dig them here in Phoenix this time of year. So I kind of focused on the copper sounds. Now we're getting to an area that I kind of refer to as security. I found a padlock, several shackles. This is old school. I think a car might have been boosted in that area. This is where you used to put your key to turn it back in the day. Ignition, or not ignition, electronic door lock, and part of a key. That's for the fuel. That one I also cleaned up just because I couldn't quite tell what it was. I could tell that it was a broken key, but that was about it. This is one of the more interesting things that I found. It's a silver-plated fork. See if I can get that to focus in on it. It says Embassy silver plate, and it's got kind of a nice little pattern there. Now, this is not exactly how I found it. It was bent almost flat and really dark. I thought, you know, that's a little heavier. It might clean up nice, and it sure did. I put just a little bit of effort into it, an acid bath and a quick brush with a sponge, and that's what I ended up with. Little tweezers there, some car parts, some old glass. This is kind of neat, like a soap bottle or something. Now this is modern because it's got a screw cap instead of a plain lip or a stopper top. But this one is old. This is old milk glass, green milk glass. And this here is the heavy lead glass. It turns kind of purple in the sun. You can sort of see it there. That's because there was lead in the glass, the firing process. Kind of set that loose. An old nail and a little bead. Now these, I do not know what they are. Some kind of copper billets. I found these all together. If you know what those are, I would love to hear from you. Please put that in the comments down below. Finishing us out, got a bunch of 45 shells. Little necklace charm. This is copper, I believe. This, I don't know if it's gold or just gold plated. It's kind of intricate, and it sounded really good in my detector, so don't know exactly what that is. Now these earrings, these 3 earrings, the 2 round ones here and this one, I found all in the same day but in different places. And a little button and part of maybe a necklace or an earring or something. It's copper. So that is what I found this month. Now when I say the foundry, the brass gets melted for projects like that. Gets melted for projects like this. Well, lucky coins. I found this railroad spike, but that's this month. So you have to wait for the next video to see that. If you're liking these videos, I would love to hear from you. I was kind of thinking about no longer putting them up, but if you like them, let me know, and I'll keep putting them up for everybody to view.